On today's show, the new fly fisher crew is fishing near Casper, Wyoming. This extremely rugged and beautiful area is home to the North Platte River. This river is known for its wild rainbow, cutthroat, and brown trout, and is considered one of the premier rivers in the western United States. Joining me today is North Platte River Lodge guide Jason Ostrander. With his expert advice, I hope to sample some of the arm-tiring action these fish can give.
I had that 4 come back and hook on something with the boat. Be a little sneakier.
It was closer to like that point there that they were rising there.
The North Platte River is a tributary of the Platte River, which is approximately 680 miles long and flows through the states of Colorado, Wyoming, and Nebraska. It has been an important route of transportation in the westward expansion of the United States, providing the route of several of the major migration trails, including the Oregon Trail and the Mormon Trail.
Fishing without indicators here? So in this flat water like this, they're just cruising then?
Oh, it can be.
Any feeding lanes?
A lot of times, I still think there's one.
There we go. There's a fish.
They're still stationary, but...
Oh, hey, let go, Jesus.
Right next to that.
Another good fish. Yeah. All right. Get him on the reel.
Soft, subtle, subtle, subtle.
Yeah, that one was definitely a subtle take.
Subtle.
We're in a little slower water, and we really had to watch the indicator on this one. It just slightly moved, and that's when I set the hook. Now, as I was saying before, and he let go. I'm having a little trouble with this rod. I'm gonna change my rod up later on today and put a number 6 weight on. I got a number 5 on right now. I think it's a little bit soft. I'm not able to set the hook hard enough for the fish right now, and I've lost quite a few. Yes, yeah, that one, good fish too. Good fish, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, is he gone?
I don't know.
Strip. I think he might still be there. Yeah,
yes,
he's still on.
Okay, I gotta get this on the reel. This is a really good fish. Jason has taken us into a little channel here. There's so much moss around that the fish are laying in these little tiny channels. And I've missed a number of fish today. They're very tough to hook up. Oh boy, well, as you can see, the moss that I have on my line right now. This is, very strong fish. Very, very strong fish. Very impressive. Oh, he's fighting tough. Come on. Oh yeah. I just love it when it screams out like that. Just love it. This fish has got shoulders. Now he didn't look like when he jumped, he didn't look like he was very long, but he feels thick. He's very strong. Very strong. And Jason, we're just about ready with the net. Let's get him up here. And yes, sir, very nice. Now he took the leech.
The leech there?
The leech, yes. Okay, I'll let you. There we go, off with him. Very nice fish. What is it, about 16, 17 inches?
Nice fish, big guy.
Very nice, very nice fish.
The setup we use today is a floating line with a tapered leader down to a 5X tippet. The indicator is placed approximately 2 times the depth of the water. We also had a 2-fly setup using a beadhead hare's ear nymph and a leech pattern. In this area, 2 flies are allowed to be used. Check your local regulations for restrictions. You must follow along with the rod tip at the same speed the indicator is traveling. It's also important to try to keep the line up off the surface of the water. This will keep drag to a minimum.
Nymphing, it's important to try to keep your cast fairly short. You don't want to cast far out because it's very difficult to continually mend to control your drift. You'll get drag, and drag is bad even when you're nymphing. What I try to do is keep it short, and I'll wade out as far as I can, safely, mind you, as far as I can, and keep my cast fairly short, as you see here. And then only then will I lengthen my cast when I have no choice because the water's too deep. Oh yeah. It's a good one.
All right.
Good fish, yeah. This time I moved down, I tired out that spot, I guess, and I moved down about 15 feet. And about the second cast, this good size one here hits. Oh, this is just an incredible place to fish. I got grazing antelope across the river from me. We got pelicans flying around. It's absolutely fantastic. The country is beautiful, and the fishing is outstanding, just outstanding. And again, I try not to touch. I don't want to touch my blank, and especially I got a pretty good fish on here that's exerting a lot of force on my rod. If I was to touch the blank, there's a chance I could break it. So this guy's coming in now. Oh, away he goes again. He's staying down. He's staying down. I don't know what that indicates here, but back home that indicates a brown trout. Whether that's the case here, I haven't got a look at him yet.
You in net?
No, he's just, I'm gonna have to lead him out. I'm surprised that it is a rainbow because generally brown trout stay down like that. Rainbows jump. And this is a very nice fish, very nice fish. We're definitely getting some quality fish here today. You gotta come to Wyoming, people. This is absolutely God's country as far as beauty, and the fishing, as you see, is absolutely spectacular. Again, he took the leech. And away he goes.
Nice fish.
That wasn't exactly the kind of release I wanted, but the fish is fine. And again, you gotta come. I was dead drifting. I was trying long casts, and I was not having much luck.
We got
we got a double header on here. We got a double header, and this is one hot spot. Because now Jason's got one on too, and I'm going to have to make my way downstream because this fish doesn't want to go anywhere. It's sometimes you can't stand in one spot to fight the fish. You got to travel down. So I'm going to try to get it down around these weeds. Oh yeah, you got to like it when they do that. This is just a great spot. Oh man. The nice thing about floating down a river like this is you can stop in these hot spots like this and get out in nymph, which is one of my favorite forms of fishing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's on the hare's ear also.
It's got a little warmer out, so that's why I figure that the fishing's got better. It was quite cool this morning.
Sometimes you get a hook that just won't come out and you just use a forceps, just give it a little pop and she'll come right out of there.
Now these are very, very nice fish. Oh, here's a cutthroat. And again, turn the fish upside down, they relax. I can pop the fly out quite easily. And as you can see, it's a cutthroat because it's got the slash right there. Very good fish. Very happy with that. Gave him good account of himself.
now join guide Mike Phillips for some small stream fishing in the Rattlesnake Mountains.
There we go. Another little guy.
Hey!
Oh, and he let go. He was right underneath there's a bit of a point there. And I'll point with my rod for you. This little bit of a grass jut out here, he was right underneath that. So this is the type of structure that you're looking for to find these little fish. And from what they're telling me, there could be a big fish under there too. So this is the type of structure you're looking for.
Stealth is of the utmost importance when fishing small streams. Vibrations caused by walking are felt by trout, so keep your distance from the stream, with casting accuracy being paramount. Trout in small streams are usually not very big, but the challenges you face in fooling these fish make them a worthwhile target.
He let go. Out.
Yep. No, he didn't.
No, you still got him.
Still got him, just a little guy. That's a little brown.
It's not like the other one, though.
But, and away he goes. There we go. That says fish all over it there. I'm gonna take one over there. He's got a good feeling about it.
Right there.
Right there. Now, and this feels like a decent fish. Here he comes. Now, I was up on the top of the hill when I casted to this. You must stay a good distance away in order to take these fish. They're very, very wary. Come here, buddy. Yeah.
Nice little brownie.
Nice little brown, yes. As you can see, it was in quite a deep hole here, and I was way up on the hill there, and I cast it down on it. Figured we were gonna take something there. It just looks so fishy. Oh, let's do that again.
In order to have success in fooling these wary trout, you must obtain a drag-free drift with your fly. Even if it's only for a foot or two, any drag in the fly will be rejected by the trout. As soon as the fly begins to drag, lift and cast again.
Well, on this trip, we used a variety of different flies out on this creek, starting with a grizzly trude to just a lime trude. We also have used parachute Adams, humpies, royal wolves are some generic types that we've used out here. There's several others that we would use, and depending on what hatches are coming off and what's actually taking place, and trying to match a hatch with what's going on. There's some good, we'll be better off.
Yep, well, I can hit it from here. As long as I don't get hung up. He just come right out of the water on that. Yes, keep him. And
With a nice little brown.
nice little brown, yep.
Hooked him right in the corner of the mouth.
Yeah, he came right out of the water on that one. Nice little brownie. And you can see where I got him here. Along here, there's a trough. This is the type of structure that you're looking for. This will hold fish constantly. There's an undercut bank here, there's a log, lots of places for the fish to hide. Well, let's try that again.
I just want a big one right there. See him?
Good one, yes. And he's underneath the bank here.
Yeah, just work him out. He's coming.
He's coming, yeah. There he goes.
There he is.
This is a good fish. Now, we seen this one rise up here in the corner, so I just put my fly as close as I could, and he was in the mood. And I think things are beginning to change for us. This is a good chunky little brown. There we go.
Loveless hooks really help.
And we'll get him back in the water.
Pretty little fish.
Pretty little fish. Now that's a good fish for small streams. That's a very good fish for small streams. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show and that you put small streams on your next outing. For more information on today's show and other shows we have, visit us on the World Wide Web at www.thenewflyfisher.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Rosenbauer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to get all of our weekly uploads.